You weren't born to be average. Here's why you feel different. You probably felt it, that undeniable sense that you just don't fit the mold. Like you were made for something bigger, something beyond the ordinary. You weren't born to be average, and that feeling of being different, it's actually your greatest strength. Let's watch this video on You Weren't Born to Be Average. Here's why you feel different. But before we get started, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel to watch more videos like this. The pressure to conform. Why feeling different starts early. Have you ever felt like you had to hide who you really are just to fit in? From a young age, society pushes us toward a certain mold. Go to school, get a job, settle down. It's like there's an invisible script everyone expects us to follow. But what if your heart has been quietly screaming for something else? That pressure to conform can feel suffocating, like you're trapped in a costume that doesn't fit. Feeling different often begins here, the moment you realize that the path laid out for you feels foreign and limiting. This discomfort is actually the first clue that you're not meant to live by anyone else's rules but your own. What if being different is not a flaw, but a sign of extraordinary potential? What if it's your call to carve your own unique path? The pressure to conform can feel overwhelming, but it's also a challenge. A chance to break free and rewrite the script. The world needs trailblazers, not clones, and that sense of not fitting in might just be your superpower waiting to be unleashed. The loneliness of being misunderstood. Why you feel alone even in a crowd. Have you ever been in a room full of people and felt completely alone? That deep, gnawing loneliness that comes from feeling like no one really sees you, the real you. This feeling of being misunderstood is one of the heaviest burdens you carry when you feel different. It's painful to realize that your thoughts, dreams, or values don't line up with those around you. But here's the secret. That loneliness is a sign that you are unique, that your soul is wired differently. This solitude isn't a punishment. It's a space where you are growing, preparing to create a life that truly matches who you are. Even in those moments of isolation, know that you're not truly alone. Countless others feel the same way, and your courage to embrace your individuality can inspire them to do the same. The inner voice of doubt. Is it you or everyone else? Have you ever questioned yourself? But maybe you're the problem because you don't fit in. That nagging inner voice telling you you're too much or not enough. But what if the real problem isn't you, but the narrow idea of normal that society pushes on everyone? Feeling different often means your mind operates on a different wavelength, seeing possibilities where others see limits. This inner doubt tries to keep you small, but your difference is actually a sign of your potential. You're not broken. You're ahead of your time. And often, pioneers are misunderstood before they are celebrated. Remember, every great innovation, movement, or idea started with someone who dared to think differently. What if that someone is you? The deep desire for authenticity. Why you can't pretend forever. Have you tried to hide your true self to avoid judgment or rejection? Maybe you put on a mask at work or with friends, pretending to be someone you're not. The truth is, that mask gets heavier over time. When you feel different, you crave authenticity, the freedom to live and express your true self without fear. This craving is intense because it comes from a place deep within you that knows happiness can only come when you stop hiding. Authenticity is not just a nice idea, it's a lifeline. It's the bridge between feeling lost and finding your true place in the world. Authenticity doesn't mean being perfect, it means being real. And in a world full of facades, realness is a breath of fresh air. The search for meaning. Why ordinary life feels empty. Do you ever ask yourself, is this all there is to life? When your days feel routine and your goals feel meaningless, it's a sign your spirit is hungry for more. Feeling different often comes with a restless search for deeper meaning. You sense that life is supposed to be about more than just getting by. It's about impact, passion, and purpose. This hunger is a gift, not a curse. It pushes you to look beyond surface-level success and toward a life filled with significance. Your longing for meaning is a call to action, a call to create, explore, and live fully. The search for meaning may be challenging, but it's also one of life's most rewarding journeys. What if your purpose is waiting just beyond the next step you take? The strength found in solitude. Can you stand alone and thrive? Are you afraid of being alone, or do you see solitude as a chance to reconnect with yourself? When you feel different, moments of solitude can feel both frightening and empowering. Being alone with your thoughts forces you to confront fears and doubts, but it also allows you to discover your inner strength. In solitude, you gain clarity and learn to trust your unique path, even when others don't understand it. Solitude isn't loneliness. It's the quiet forge where your true self is shaped. Every moment you spend alone is an opportunity to build a stronger, wiser, and more resilient version of yourself. The ability to thrive in solitude is a superpower. It teaches you to stand tall, even when the world doesn't yet recognize your worth. The gift of perspective. How seeing the world differently is your superpower. Have you noticed that you approach problems and ideas in ways others don't? Maybe you see solutions where others only see obstacles. Feeling different often means you have a unique perspective, a rare ability to think outside the box. This way of seeing the world can feel isolating, but it's also your superpower. Innovation, creativity, and leadership come from people who dare to see things differently. Your perspective isn't a weakness. It's the lens through which you'll create extraordinary things. When you embrace your unique viewpoint, you open doors to opportunities that others can't even imagine. Your difference is what sets you apart and ahead. The weight of fear. What's really holding you back? What stops you from embracing your true self? Is it fear? Fear of failing, fear of being rejected, fear of stepping into the unknown. Fear is one of the biggest hurdles for those who feel different. It tries to convince you to stay small, safe, and invisible. But here's the truth. Fear is simply a sign that you're on the edge of growth. Every successful person has felt this fear. The moment you lean into it, you begin to unlock your real power. What if instead of fearing failure, you started seeing it as a stepping stone to success? What's holding you back might just be the key to setting you free. The power of vulnerability. Why showing your true self connects you to others. Do you believe being vulnerable makes you weak? Many people hide their true selves to protect their hearts. But vulnerability is actually a source of strength. When you allow yourself to be seen, flaws, fears, and all, you create genuine connections with others. These authentic connections build a community of support, encouragement, and acceptance that helps you thrive. Vulnerability isn't about being exposed. It's about being courageous enough to show up as your full self. The moments you share your truth are the moments you invite others to share theirs. That's how belonging begins. The journey to self-love, the most radical act you'll ever commit. Are you ready to truly love yourself? Not just the easy parts, but the messy, complicated, beautiful whole. Self-love is the ultimate freedom. It means embracing your quirks, your flaws, and your brilliance without apology. When you learn to love yourself fully, you break free from the trap of comparison and doubt. You stop chasing approval and start living on your own terms. Self-love is not just a destination, it's a daily practice. And every act of love you give yourself makes you stronger, freer, and more unstoppable than ever before. So, what will you do with your difference? Will you hide it or harness it? Remember, feeling different isn't a flaw. It's the sign of someone destined for greatness. Share your story in the comments. How has feeling different shaped your journey? And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel to watch more videos that celebrate your uniqueness. Thanks for watching. Stay bold, stay you, and keep breaking the mold.